Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? So we're going to start this, you guys, so that you guys can ask some questions regarding this case. I don't know why this came up, but anyway. Can everybody hear me? Hello, Carolina Nana. Nice to see you and welcome to the channel. Starting a little bit early, you guys, because I just got a call that I've got to go for some more testing. So I'm going to start a little bit early, 15 minutes early. So welcome, Carolina. Lisa, hello. Nana, hello. Tanya, hello, and welcome. Robin, hello. Okay, so on the screen right now, you guys, let me make it big. There is a ride for Sebastian this weekend. So if you are in the Hendersonville, Tennessee area and you would like to go, it's Sunday, May 19th at 128 River Road in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And they're saying all bikes, Jeeps, vehicles, everybody welcome. They're going to do a ride for Sebastian. Okay. So I just wanted to get that up there for you guys. Let me just move this over here. Oops. So I can see what's going on. So what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to get the cards all shuffled up. And then I'm going to be asking some questions regarding this case, see if we cannot get some answers to some questions. So if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and please give this video a like. Hello, Rose. There's Rose, and you're very welcome, Carolina, at the Beach Creek Church. Okay, so a lot of things going on, you guys. There's no more private investigators. They've either quit or been fired. There's a new guy, PR guy named Tony. Some people like him, some people don't. I don't personally know the guy. But he's on the case. Steph has also said that he has seen some CPS reports from that house. He's not going to share it. He did do a teaser, I guess, on a few different channels saying that he was going to tell all, but then decided he was not going to tell all. I guess he's got a lawyer too. So he's lawyered up. He's not sharing nothing. I guess the lawyer told him not to share the CPS reports. What are in those CPS reports? Yeah, I've heard that, Kathy, that I've heard some people say that they like this Tony guy. I've heard others say that he's no good. I don't know. I don't really get into all that drama. I just want these kids found. You know what I mean? It's like, we want to know what happened. Yeah, I don't think the CPS reports are very good either. There's a reason why I guess his lawyers told him not to share it. I know one of the PIs came out and said that it was Seth that leaked that phone call between the PI and Chris. I did play that, you guys, where Chris was talking to another YouTuber and cursing and swearing and carrying on, and the PI recorded the call. Well, she's gone now. Heather and Chloe, they're both gone from the case. Um, I seen part of an interview the other night where Seth was saying that neither PI was on the same page as him. Too many chiefs in the kitchen type thing, he said. He says, I'm the one that decides the way this is going. Well, generally, you hire a PI and they go in the direction that they feel they're going to get the most information. But apparently, Seth wants to call all the shots. And I'm not saying nothing bad about Seth, but if you want to call all the shots, then, don't hire people that are going to take the lead. Private investigators, I worked for a private investigator, and they go in certain directions for reasons. But I mean, it's all up to him. It's his thing. And I guess whatever he says goes, right? Also, what else? There's been a lot of talk about this mattress that was in the garage. Seth's mother says that Sebastian told her a lot of things that were going on in that house, and she didn't share it with anybody. She thought that if she said anything, that Sebastian would stop giving her information. Well, there's no sense of getting information, especially like that of a child being abused, and you don't share it with anybody. What's the sense of having that information? You know what I mean? I feel like that should have been reported. Kathy says, I seen him on the TikTok show and he was more for himself than Sebastian. Regina, hello and welcome. The PI, in my opinion, are good. Yes. Bev says, hi, Willow and all. Hello, Bev, and welcome. Eileen says, I think Seth's mom reported the abuse to CPS. She said she didn't report it. Her herself said she did not report it. So, hello, Kimberly, and welcome. Seen a lot of new faces. CPS already had reports they failed him regardless. Yes, I agree, Regina. I agree. I think everybody involved failed Sebastian. Okay, so what I am going to do, see a lot of new people here. So what I'm going to do is, let me just go over here. Let me just go over here. There you go. I'm going to gift 5 memberships. So there's been 5 memberships gifted. So you guys get to see what the channel is all about and some extra added bonuses. We are going to have, I believe it's next week. It's on the calendar. Where is my calendar? I do believe it's next week. I'm going to be doing a draw for a sweatshirt. I believe it's next week, you guys. So all members, no matter what level of membership you are, you're all going to be put into, I'll do the draw live. I believe it's next week. I'm trying to find the paper. So if you do win the sweatshirt, there's almost 5 months worth of membership fees, right? On a sweatshirt, maybe more. I don't know. Depending on where you're living, how much your membership costs you because of the exchange, currency exchange, whatever. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Smiling is contagious. Hello, darling. Says, this case is so heartbreaking for this mom of autistic boys. Yes, it is. Eileen says everyone failed Sebastian's school, parents, grandparents, the whole family, CPS, and now he's still disappeared. Yes. And Nana is congratulating everybody. So let's see who got the memberships. Congratulations, Bev is me, Kathy, Lisa Durr, Laura Williams. Welcome to the memberships. Okay, so let's get started, you guys. Just make sure that I did cover everything that I wanted to cover here. Yeah, so there was the thing about Sebastian's mom not saying nothing, the mattress in the garage, and the water being sprayed by a power washer, and then Seth calling Sebastian really nasty names. It's like it's just crazy all around. Carolina Nana says, Debbie, her name is Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Um, says, I don't believe that Sebastian ran away. Let's see. Let's see what is surrounding this Sebastian ran away. Because that's what Katie has been saying, right? Oh, he walked out the front door. He ran away. He walked out the front door. No problem, Kathy. Okay, so what have we got that come out? We got the Banshee that came out. What's the Banshee say? All I could hear was a warning scream. Ignoring the signs won't make me free. Mm. To me, it's like, this is telling me something bad happened. You know, with the Banshee coming out, when we asked about, give us some information. Don't look at my nails, you guys, because all my nail polish is coming off. I didn't put the clear coat on, so all I could hear was a warning scream. So let's get some more information surrounding that. What's the vibes around it? Archangel Michael. Divine intervention. There was some kind of intervention that was going on there. So did she go in and lose her shit on Sebastian? Look, at all I could hear was a warning scream. Was she yelling, screaming, and everything at him? And the Archangel Michael is like an intervention. I'm going to get one from each deck. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. Dusting it off. What did she wipe off? I feel almost like she cleaned something up. It's like cleaning something up. Hello, Plucky little Poppet. Nice to see you. Hello, Cat. What else can we get on this? So I am going to let you know, you guys, if there is a question that you want and I don't see it, if you do a super chat, it does pop up on my other screen and flash, so I know that there's a question there. I will try and get as many as I can from the chat, but I can't guarantee unless I see it. So super chats are welcome. Let's see. Childish. And playing the victim and being very argumentative. So this is what's going on right now, you guys. We asked about, did Sebastian really walk out that door like Katie said? And look at what we got. All I could hear was a warning scream. So I believe that there was some kind of argument. I don't believe he even made it home that night. This is some kind of intervention that happened. This is dusting it off. This is like cleaning something up. And this is somebody very argumentative and playing the victim. So I don't believe that it happened the way she said. I think that there was a huge argument and there was some kind of something that happened. That's even what the cards had said. I don't believe it's happened the way she says. So there's no way that it happened the way she says it did. Kimberly says, what are the wrenches next to some people's names? Those are my mods, Kimberly. Okay, so let me see. Well, let's ask. Did Katie lose her crap? Where did I see that? Okay, let's ask. Did Katie lose? Is it because of Katie losing her temper with Sebastian that he is gone? Is it because of Katie losing her temper with Sebastian that he is gone? We've got 3 here. We've got the lantern, which is lighting something up. We've got the fox. This is almost like a shape-shifting. This is like sly as a fox. Self-doubt. In shadows, deep fears and doubt creep. A specter haunting where courage sleeps. So far, I think something was illuminated. So something popped up. Something happened, and it happened quick. There's some self-doubt that's here, and there's someone being sly as a fox. I think she thinks she could get away with it. I think there was a plan hatched. There was a plan hatched. What was this? Karmics. This is haters. This is teaching somebody a lesson. Oh no, stagnant. This is a dead end. So she feels like she had no choice but to do what she did. I still feel like she was given an ultimatum that it was either, and that was my very first read, just after Sebastian went missing. Chris didn't come home for the full month. Who doesn't do that when you're married, right? And I do feel that he gave her an ultimatum, it's me or him. And that came out just a couple days after Sebastian went missing, and it's coming out here. She felt stuck. She felt like she was in the middle of this. She's going to teach somebody a lesson. So there's that. Whoops. Wow. I do think she lost her shit on him because she blamed Sebastian. Everything that was happening was Sebastian's fault. Debbie, let's see if this was premeditated. Premeditated. Let's go to the broken mirror. Was this premeditated? Did Katie premeditate this? Was this premeditated? Yep, divine timing. 11:11 is divine timing. And look at the man and the woman watching something burn. This was divine timing. But I believe, yes, it was premeditated. They thought about this for a long time. I don't think they're going to split up. I don't think they're going to split up. See what the vibe is. Because I still believe, like I said, from the very first read I did, just days after Sebastian went missing, it came out that there was an ultimatum given and that Chris wanted Sebastian gone. So let's see what the vibe is between Chris and Katie right now that Sebastian's gone, because that's what Chris wanted, right? Chris wanted Sebastian gone for, I think, many different reasons. What is the vibe right now between Chris and Katie? This one wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. What is the vibe right now between Chris and Katie? My hand is really acting up today, too, you guys. So let's see. Toxic. Still a lot of drama, still a lot of arguments, and I believe that this is what's coming out about the families. Are they going to... And this is incompatible. Look at drama, arguments, incompatible. So I do believe that this is still a very toxic relationship. Still a lot of drama, and I do believe that that is being brought around because of all these interactions with the YouTubers and checking into Katie's family. We've seen how Chris reacted to that. I do still think even between the two of them is what I asked. No, there's still a lot of drama, arguments, and they're incompatible. It's very toxic. So there's our answer to that. This is a good question. Did they get rid of Sebastian due to fear of Seth asking for child support after he went back? No, we already know that there was no child support going back on either side. They had, I guess, 50-50. I don't know. But let's ask along them lines, did Katie and Chris fear Sebastian going to Seth's because of what Sebastian may have said or may say to Seth about the abuse? Let's see. Smelling the roses, slowing down, taking time. So there's a reason why. Let's see. Katie didn't want this to happen right away. She wanted some more time. Why? Skull. She was afraid. So we got the skull. She was afraid. The gargoyle. In stone I'm carved, let alone in the cold. Always watching over, protecting stories untold. There's our answer right there with the gargoyle. And look at... So with the gargoyle, in stone I'm carved, which means to me, we asked if they were scared of Sebastian telling Seth about the abuse if he went to live with Seth. The gargoyle, in stone I'm carved, which means that the things that were done were already done. There's no changing them, right? Let alone in the cold, leaving somebody out in the cold, always watching over, protecting stories untold. They are still watching over where they put him or where Katie put him. They've got to protect themselves at all costs. They are protecting the things that were going on in that house from coming out. And that's what I've got here. Because it would surely be the death of them. Like they would be probably locked up, put away. Right? So there's our answer to that question. They were worried about what Sebastian was going to say. Carolina, Nana, thank you for your super chat. And Carolina, is Sebastian close to home? I think, let me just see. I think this is going to be the best deck to ask that question. Is Sebastian's physical body close to the home? Is Sebastian Rogers, that one wanted to come out, we're going to take it. Physical body close to where he lived in Hendersonville. Is he close to where he lived in Hendersonville? Let's see what it says. First one that's procrastination. The ticking of the clock distracts them from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. Mirror. Illusions and reflections. Who are you trying to fool? When you turn your back to the mirror, there's still someone looking at you. I do believe that he is close to that house. Okay, with this question, let me bring this up. Where is it? I'll show you the area that I think he is. Let me just get it up here on screen and then I'll show it to you. Okay, oh, you guys can't see it. I'm sorry. Share screen, Google Earth, share. Okay. I haven't looked at this in so long. Okay, so this is where Chris and Katie are camping. Is this it? Yes, this is it right here. Between this church, he's in here. I'm more drawn to here in this area. Now, this is a cell phone tower. I believe that he is in this area here. This is where I believe he is. If we go to Street View, this is where you would come out of his, where is it? This is home. So you would come out and go right. Let's go down to here, just so I can show you this area. So when you're on this road, look it's so desolate, like nobody is going to see you. See this? So it's down this way that Katie and Sebastian lived. And if you come up around this way, where I don't want to miss it. See this, how desolate this is in a curve. Here is that road going up to, look there's that road going up to that tower. Look at how desolate it is. Nothing around here. Nothing. Okay. So I do believe that she could have even got up in here. And you can't even, like, from this house, let's go back. There's a house here, but if we go there, you can't see. Look you can't see. All these trees are blocking it. The house is up over here or farther over here somewhere. Once you get up and around the driveway, the house is back in here somewhere. So she could have got up in there and nobody would even see her. But that's where I was drawn to, you guys. See all these trees? Look at how thick these trees are. They're blocking it. You never would have seen it. Nobody could see from here. It's so desolate. And when you get up to the top, there's another little thing that comes off here. And you get up here. This is a tower of some kind, like a cell tower or something, which they probably wouldn't go up there very often. I did get something about water also, near water. Now, I don't know if there's, I don't know what this is. What's this? I don't know if this is a creek or something. It looks like that's a pretty good drop. I don't know, you guys. There is water over here. There is water right here. We don't know if there's a little creek that goes through here. We don't know. It looks like there could be a little creek here, but there's nothing here. Oh, there is water there. So there are spots here with water. Looks like another one possibly in here somewhere, here. Where she go to that nobody would, I mean, nobody would even hear him scream, right? So I just thought that I would share this with you. I do think that he is in this, between here and the church, or this area here, because I was drawn to this area, more so over here, this area. This could be a river, creek, I don't know. But I was drawn more to this area right here. This is Long Hollow Pike Road, just past Montgomery Road. So Long Hollow, what is this? This is the Long Hollow Produce. So you keep going past Long Hollow Produce, and this is Reflections by Tanya Portrait Studio here. And if she did this in the middle of the night, nobody's going to see her anyway. There's places that she could have pulled off here in the middle of the night also and just dumped him in there because it's a drop. But this is the area that I'm drawn to, you guys, and that's where that tower is right here. So again, between Long Hollow Produce and Reflections by Tanya on Long Hollow Pike. Actually, right across the street from Ralph Hollow Road, this area right here, I believe he's in. I believe if anywhere, it's going to be up in this area here. Some more so from this pull-off area here over. He's going to be in there. That's what I'm getting. No, that's not the woods behind the church. The woods behind the church I was also drawn to is over here. This is Shackle Iron Volunteer Fire. This is the Presbyterian Church and the Beach High School. I was drawn over here also. So this area or this area is where he's going to be. That's what I got. That's what I got. What road again? It's Long Hollow Pike, right across from Ralph Hollow Road. It's just past Ralph Hollow Road. So as you're coming from Chris and Katie's, you will pass by Montgomery Drive on Long Hollow Pike, and then you will hit Ralph Hollow Road. And I believe between Ralph Hollow Road and where Reflections by Tanya is, Portrait Studio, it's going to be in that area. Here, I'll put it back up one more time. Okay, so this is the area here. I am saying he is going to be in this area right here. This here is Ralph Hollow Road right here, and it meets up with Long Hollow Pike. And this is Reflections by Tanya Portrait Studio. And this is where the tower is, right up here. You should be able to see that. coming down the road. Now, if you go backwards, this is where Sebastian lived. So you would come off Stafford, you would go down Cudley Lane and turn right on Long Hollow Pike. Follow that around, go past Shackle Island Church, go past Long Hollow Jamboree, Jack Givens Countertops, go past that, go past Long Hollow Produce, and you're going to just pass Ralph Hollow Road on your left. He's going to be, I don't think he's not before the Ralph Hollow Road. He's not over here. He is over in this area here. Right here. He's in this area right here. So I hope that answers your question. Let me just make sure I don't have any more supers up here because I have not been watching chat. Jill. Hello, Jill. Absolutely, you can watch. We are pulling cards and we are trying to answer the questions that you guys have regarding the Sebastian Rogers case, and we are using the Oracle decks that I have in front of me. Robin, I'm not even going to attempt to try and say your name, hun. Please forgive me. Says, who's going to find Sebastian? Let's see. Who's going to find Sebastian? Who's going to find Sebastian Rogers? Ooh. Hopeful. Oh, look at, when we ask who's going to find him, there's Hopeful. Let me see. Trying to see which one is going to be the best one to see. I don't know which one is going to be the best to use. This is not. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Let's see if I have maybe another deck over here that will give us a more precise answer. I know I have one that's really good for answering that type of question. Just let me try and find it here. I have so many surrounding you guys, it's unreal. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go with that. Hello, Barbara. Who is going to find Sebastian? Sabotaging relationships. It says, in the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. What does this tell me? One of them are going to turn on each other and say what happened. Okay? Because I want to know who's going to find him, right? With this, it's like, look at sabotaging relationships. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge. I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. So is Katie gonna do something, or is Chris gonna do something that makes them turn on each other? And one of them, I feel it's gonna be one of them that's gonna finally come clean. Because it was asked who's gonna find him. And I think without that happening, he won't be found. K Mitch says, I have a question for you, not the cards. Okay, ask away, K Mitch. Also, you guys, this Saturday, I will be doing the lives a little bit later because I have my granddaughter's dance. She's performing in this dance competition for, I think it starts at noon. So I should be back by 2:30, 3 o'clock. So either I will wait and do it later on Saturday, or I will wait till Sunday and this one last time do them on Sunday. I'm not going to miss her dance competition. It's in chat. I can't see it, uh, K-Mitch. So can you ask again, please? Because the chat has gone by so fast, I'm way behind here. Hello, Barbara. Dizzy Stitches thinks that Seth is going to find him. I don't think he is. Can you ask again, K-Mitch, please? I'm going to try and scroll back and see. Oh, here it is. Never mind. I got it. Yeah. And that's one of the areas that I think. Hang on. Let me just go back. I'm going to show it. I'll put it on screen. Google Earth. Um, and just look around here. Oh, I think it was at this one. Yeah, there was a church here, Beach Cumberland Presbyterian. This is what it wasn't at the church, but across from the church that I was drawn to this area. And I'm also drawn to this area, but I'm more drawn to this area. So could he have been put there and then picked up and moved over here? But I feel both of these places, there's going to be something found, something here, and I believe that he is here. Now, in this area here, not so much past Ralph Hollow Road. There's a turnoff here where she could have stopped. There's also a road that goes up, and look at there's even another road that goes up here and leads to nothing. And all that is up here is this cell tower. So how often do people come up here to check on this, right? She could have tossed him down here. I don't know, but I'm drawn to this area. This is where I believe he's going to be found, is in this area here. Like she could have even pulled off. There's a place here and here that you can pull off to the side of the road. See that? You can pull off here, and this goes down. She have just tossed him down in there. I don't know, but I'm really drawn to this area here. This area right here. And by the church. So I do believe that they are going to find something by that church also. Could she have hidden it? The road is called Long Hollow Pike. Just past, if you're leaving Katie's house, you would turn right onto Long Hollow Pike, and it's just past Ralph Hollow Road. From there up to the entrance into that tower, which is just before the next bend in the road, just before Reflections by Tanya Portrait Studio, that is also on Long Hollow Pike. Yeah, I do think it's very odd. No, I don't think he's burnt. Let's ask Kimberly. Let's ask. Can you give us an indication on how it was that Sebastian passed away? How did Sebastian pass away? Was it violent? Like, how did he pass away? Sick and tired. Some kind of decision was made. We're going to see if we can find out. Determined, persistent. Flowers and gifts. This is telling a story already. Somebody was sick and tired and they were determined. Look at determined to keep this marriage together, determined to carry this out. How did he pass away? Was he shot? Was he hanged? Was he drowned? Was he beneath the veil of night? My thoughts conjure light, shining through the darkness. I'm magic burning bright. Hmm. See, I don't think it happened at that house. I believe it happened. Whoops. Why are these upside down? They did not come upside down in this shuffle. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. Sipping. Rumors. Sipping. He was given something. I believe that Katie was sick and tired of having to deal with trying to keep her marriage together. And she knew that it was because of Sebastian. I believe, I still say that, and this is my opinion only based on my cards and my readings, entertainment purposes only. Don't come and sue me. You won't get much anyway. Look at, was he given something? And then this says, beneath the veil of night. So I do believe that she went back and moved him. And this happened at night. It was dark when it happened. Thoughts conjure light. So put somewhere that he wouldn't be seen in the light. Too busy winning. Look at that, you guys. Too busy winning. She was going to keep Chris at all costs. She was going to keep Chris at all costs. Okay, let's see. You guys know this deck. This is my bumper deck. I'm going to hide the comments so you guys can see. How was Sebastian, how was his life taken? And Any information that you can give us, his whereabouts, who did it, anything. And like I said, you guys, this is my bumper deck. Let's see what we get. Because I do get that this was done at night. She celebrated something, made him feel like he was good. But she chose her number one, and he's powerful, all right. How did Sebastian die? Oh my God. Okay. Set up. An older female. So we're asking about Sebastian. So somebody, it wasn't like a teenager. It wasn't like somebody around his age. Older female is like above 30. An older female set up. And the number one thing was to gain back her power. Look at the balloons, a celebration of sorts. This was set up by an older female. Older female involved. Blunt object. He was hit with something. He was hit with something, you guys. Can you give us an idea of what the area would look like, where his remains are? Can you give us what the area looks like? She's going to make it look like an accident, or she's saying it's an accident. See, but hit with a blunt object, and she's going to say that there was an accident. So if his body is found, and there's some kind of injury to his head, maybe, she's going to say, oh, that's from him falling down off his bike or something. She's going to claim it was an accident, or she's going to claim it was an accident. What more do you want us to know? I forget what the question even was, but now I'm... A building. Near a building, something really tall. Could that be a tower? Because look at how tall these buildings are, like mega floors. Could that be the tower? By a tall building. That could be the tower. And look at this, a friend. Anything else that you would like us to know? Anybody else involved? Anything else regarding the area that you can tell us? Look at in the area. He is in the area of that house. So, does he have a friend or something that maybe lived down there? Or was this her? I'm your best friend. I don't know. But we got that he's still in the area. We've got that we asked how he died. We got the hammer, a blunt object, and she's going to say that it was an accident. He's near a very tall building. Could that be that tower? It's an older female that set this up. It was a setup. Like, she knew what she was going to do. Look at this. Look at the celebration, making him feel, happy. But her number one is somebody who's very powerful. Wow. That's very telling, you guys. That's why my bumper decks and my Ancestor deck is my favorite decks. How do we know Sebastian gets Social Security? I don't understand. Usually if a child is disabled, they will get some kind of Social Security. Well, the area that, okay, let me, thank you, Carolina. Okay, so let's, oh, you guys can't see this. Share screen, Google Earth, share. Okay, so from his home, we're going to measure the distance. And this is where I think he is right in this area. It's 1.59 miles. So 1.5 miles from their house, taking the roads. 1.5 miles is where this is. And I believe he's in this area right here. So that's interesting. It's not very far. Caroline, Indiana says, I've always said he's close to the house. Yes, I believe he is too. Yeah, and they would get medical. Thank you again, Caroline, for your super sticker. I appreciate you so much. Jill says, and medical, yeah, he would have all the medical, dental, all that coverage through Social Security if he has a disability. Caroline, yes, like when I got the tall buildings, that could, it's showing me it's a tall structure. So that could be that tower. And that's right where I believe he is in that area there. Okay, let me just see. Is he in water? I haven't got that he's in water. Let's ask. Let me take. We'll leave those in. Okay. We've got the water and that in here. We've got a bunch of different places here. We already know that he is near a tall building of sorts, right? And we've seen in, let me just present this again. We've seen in the Google Earth that this is the place that I was drawn to. And right here is that tall tower. You see it right there? And this is where I was drawn to. There is a building here, but look at how tall that tower is. Look at how tall that is. And this and the tall building came out. Okay, so let's see. We'll jack these up a bit. We'll shuffle them up. These are just like areas. There is a card here for water. This could classify that he fell in water. He was drowned in water. There's water there. So we do have some water ones here. Let's ask, can you be more precise? What kind of area is his physical remains? His physical remains. Is it underground? Is it in water? Is it just thrown? Is it in trees? Is it, where is his physical remains? Remember I told you he'd been moved? He's moved. So they did move. Remember I said I was drawn to that church area, that across from the church, that area of bushes there. We know Katie left for 20 minutes. That's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Did she take him from there and throw him down by the tower? I don't know. But he's been moved. See, look at this. So there we go, dirt road. So let's go back. Okay. Look at, there is this dirt road that leads up to that tower. This is a dirt road. Look at, there's even this little, whoops. Sorry, you guys. There's even this little, look at this little road here that comes off. And there's like an area right here. Did she get up in there? Oh, look at, there's another dirt road, looks like right here. Another clearing here. Looks like another, oh, there's another way in this place. So could that be from down here somewhere? Can you get up in through here somewhere? I don't know. But this is the area right here that I feel he is in. And there's a couple dirt roads here with nothing else around it except for this studio that would have been closed at that time of the night. So much trees over here that the neighbors would not have been able to see. She could have pulled off here and dumped him in here. I feel he's in here. And look at the dirt road with the trees. But I feel they've moved him too. So could they have put him further in? Could they have moved him from one area to another? I've got the dirt road and the trees. So I am going to shuffle them back into the deck. That's not true, Nana, because I know, I'm not going to say who, but I have somebody that I know that's in the States, and she's under 15. She's under the age of 15. I'm going to say she's between 10 and 15 years of age, closer to 10. And both of her parents are still alive, but she has a disability. I think it's a learning disability or something. And they get Social Security for her. And both parents are alive. Both biological parents are alive and were together also at the time they got it. And they made good money too. One of them made really good money. So it could be different from each state to state, but this is in New Jersey. So yeah. And the person that I know gets the Social Security for her daughter, like the family income is like it was like $150,000, $160,000 a year range. And they got Social Security for their daughter who was, I don't know if she's got autism or whatnot, or there's some kind of learning disability. And they got it for her. And both are still alive. Yeah, it might be state to state. Well, Child for Life says just because they have $600,000 home doesn't mean that they're living within their means. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know if there's co-signers on that house. We don't know, right? We don't know there. I know that I had gotten in one of my reads that there was some financial stuff too, because Seth was fed up, or not Seth, sorry. Chris was fed up having to put out money for Sebastian. That came out in one of my reads. That was one of the fights they fought about, him having to pay all this for Sebastian. So I don't think that they were very well off. I think a lot of the stuff, I know that camper isn't his, it's a family member's. Anyway, Robin says that would explain why Katie took off. Yeah, why? Like, if your kid is missing around your house, why isn't the first, I'm calling the cops, get the cops here, go out, search the backyard? No, she immediately jumped in her car and took off. And she was gone 20 minutes before calling the cops. So he was moved from where he initially was, he was moved to wherever his resting place is that she chose. That's my opinion. Let's ask. Let's ask. Did Chris Proudfoot CP Grandma help her, or was the lookout? Let's see. Is Chris Proudfoot's mother, does she have anything to do with helping with Sebastian going missing? How about that, Regina? Is that a good way to ask? Look at what came out again. He was given something. The time, the waves, and the thrills. So to me, her being involved is what I'm asking about. I'm getting that it's a rumor and it's just gossip. That she's got something with time that can prove that she wouldn't have been there at that time of the morning. Uh, she's very concerned about being drawn into this or being accused of something, um, because of the bad decisions that were made. I don't think she was involved in it. I don't think she helped Katie, but I do think that she knows of something happening. Um, I want to know what is coming in the next week or so. What is going to come in the next week or so? What is going to come in the next week or so? What is going to come in the next week or so? Thief. This I'm feeling is there's going to be a loss of physical or emotional stability. I feel like with this, this is having more to do with emotions. I feel like somebody's going to start pulling away from, let's see what else we get. What's the vibe? What's coming in the next week or so, please? What did I just say here? I feel like somebody's going to start pulling away. Somebody's going to feel like they're not being emotionally supported. And look at what we got. Chaos coming. This is this is the downfall. This is a downfall coming. Let's see what else we can add to it. Going to be an upheave. Look at that chaos. Look at the chaos that's coming this week. I asked what's coming this week. So in the next week or so, what's coming? We've got somebody who's going to feel like they've been robbed of emotional or physical things. Like I feel like Katie's going to feel like she's not, or Chris is going to feel like they're not being supported either physically or emotionally. There's going to be some kind of chaos, some kind of upheave or downfall that is coming. What more can you give us? Crystal ball. There's going to be a focus that's coming in on something. Somebody's very focused right now. I think this is something in the background. Somebody is hyper focused on something. What is it? What are they hyper focused on? What are they hyper focused on? Look at this came out with another question we asked. Somebody is very hyper focused on somebody being childish, the arguments, or playing a victim. Somebody is hyper focused on somebody playing the victim. This is karma. This is a spiritual attack. This is karma. Somebody is going to meet karma. They're going to end up facing their demons. I feel like the police are going to name somebody or arrest somebody. And this person is going to be very argumentative and they're going to be very childish in a lot of ways. And they're going to be playing a victim. But somebody's about divine intervention is going to happen here. There's going to be a spiritual attack. I feel like somebody is going to have to face their demons. I do believe that. I believe with the thief and the chaos, I believe that somebody is going to be named as a suspect, or there could be an arrest, but it's coming very soon because this is somebody having to face their demons. This is somebody also that's playing the victim. When I asked what was going to be coming, look at this. Right here, this tells me that somebody is hyper-focused on this person. And this week, somebody is going to be robbed of physical and emotional things, and chaos is going to ensue. So that's what's coming this week, you guys. This week, within the next maybe 2 weeks, recent, this is what's coming. So I do feel like somebody is going to be named very shortly as a suspect, or there's going to be an arrest very soon. Hey, sister from a different mister. Yeah, and I'm going to be heading out. I'm going to take maybe, let me just check my other screen here, super chats. If there's anything in the super chats to answer. If not, I'm going to be wrapping it up because I've got an appointment. Yeah, I've been live for about an hour and 15 minutes. Yes, we miss you, Dad. Jill says, yes, maybe it will end soon. Yes. I do believe that there's something. Juror 11 in the house for an hour and 15, 20 minutes. So I do feel like there is something, you guys, coming. I do have an appointment I've got to get to, so I am going to wrap this up. I do have a couple of reads that I also want to get done. You guys, this week has been busy again. I didn't think it was going to be this busy, but I got an appointment that my glasses came in, and then I had to go and get the frames fitted and this and that, and something wasn't right. They ended up breaking one of my what do you call that? One of my lenses, so they had to send it back. Oh, it's been a pain in my butt. Been a pain in my butt. So I did have to step out. I was going to do a read yesterday, but I'm going to see what I can get done. I'm going to hurry up and go get this appointment done. And if I can get it done in time, I will do the read that I was going to do yesterday. And it will probably be up either tonight or sometime tomorrow. So don't forget also I won't be doing the mini reads on Saturday, you guys. Just for this week, they're going to go back to Sunday at 1:30 or 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Only because my granddaughter has a dance competition on Saturday and I'm not missing it. She has worked so hard for it. So we will have them again this Sunday. Okay? This Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern, we will do the mini reads. You can either get a mini read or you can do an ask a question, and it's going to be live. So if you do want a mini read or you want to come in and ask a personal question for yourself, come and meet up with us Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. We will be live and you will be able to give me a question that you would like answered, or you can request one of the mini reads. So with that being said, I am going to try and get that read done. I've got it written down. There's actually two. If you guys haven't heard about the Dylan Rounds case, I did put on the community tab last night that James Brenner did enter a plea of guilty for having firearms and for taking the life of Dylan Rounds, and he's going to be sentenced on July 1st. So, as it is now in the plea bargain, he had to tell them where Dylan's body was. He did do that. And they do have his remains. The family has his remains, which is good. At least they can put him to burial. But in the deal, it's 3 to 30 years that he's facing. So we'll find out on July 1st what James Brenner is going to be sentenced to. And if you guys remember one of my very first reads, it came out, the person who did this, JB, if you guys remember that, for those of you who follow me, I did a lot of reads on different loans, and in one of the very first reads, it came out the initials of the person who did it was J and B, and look at what we've got today. James Brenner has pled guilty to taking the life of Dylan Rounds. So there's another one in my back pocket. So I will be updating another read either later today or tomorrow. And then Sunday, we will have the live mini reads, or you can ask a question. One of the two. We'll have that Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Watch for the thumbnail. I usually put it up in the morning so you guys can set your reminders and that. Make sure you're subscribed so you get the notification for that. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, mods. Thank you for the super chats, you guys. I appreciate it. And until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.